What's up, guys? It's your boy Dale Amor.
And it's Rayla.
And welcome back to Trends
Talk Trailer. And on this segment, we will react and review to certain movie trailers to determine if it's a yay or a nay. And today's movie trailer is Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's press play. Ooh, Marvel movies. Oh man. So I've never heard of this character or this trailer before. Have you ever heard of this?
No, actually I have not. I'm excited because it's Marvel, and you know Marvel almost never lets us down.
Changing the game, right?
You know, I'm definitely ready for whatever it is.
I gave you 10 years to live your life. Now you see me rise. And where did that get you? You walked in my shadow.
Okay, see a lot of fighting already. And it seems like basically as a kid he just got pressured, abused to fight and to beat up this wood. And I feel like now he's like grown up, obviously, and now he's probably like taking revenge on these people.
Okay, that's what
maybe
you got
that's
out
what
of
I
that?
got. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't really wrapping my head around like what the whole like background was. It's just kind I'm watching it.
Right.
I'm just looking and seeing like what certain dynamics is. I know this is some sort of association with that wooden tree trunk thingy that he keeps punching or whatever the case is. I do know in like Asian culture this is a thing or whatever, so I didn't immediately associate it with anything negative. However, due to the fact that you just said that, you may have a point there, Ray.
I don't know.
I trained you. So the most dangerous people in the world couldn't kill you. Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side.
Okay, so now we get more action, really. Not really storyline, like you said. It's kind of like we don't really know what's happening, except now it looks like a tournament or something.
Not to just like really put it out there like that, but
put it out.
I'm getting like Mortal Kombat vibes. Is that just me, or like, I mean, just look at like where it is right now, like her hand and like just that whole, you know, I'm thinking I'm about to see Rating in a minute, like. Yo.
No, I see it. The vibe of it is definitely like that.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. You can't outrun.
Yo, this movie is too fast right now.
Yeah, it is really
It's
fast.
too many things happening. Too many things happening.
Now I'm starting to get like Ninja Gaiden kind of like vibes too. It looks like they kind of might have some type of super abilities.
Yeah, definitely they do. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like at first it seemed like it might have just been hand to hand, but now it seems like, you know, people. I mean, just that scene when the water was like in mid, and he's like the only person moving in real time, and like oh, okay. It's like I'm like really curious as to like what his ability is besides like
fighting,
hand to hand combat. Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you?
Shang-Chi. That's his name.
Shang-Chi. Because I'm about to say, he gonna tell us or not?
We make a good team.
Alright, that's the end of the trailer. A lot went on here.
It did.
What are your final thoughts and your rating? It's been a long time since we rated a trailer. What is your rating?
Okay, so basically, I like the fact that there is a lot of action in the movie.
Definitely.
It is a movie, right? Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
I like the fact that there's a lot of action in the movie. It seems like a different new chapter of Marvel.
Definitely.
Or whatever, so I'm super excited about that. According to what we've been seeing so far with the Avengers, these little series that keep coming out with like Black Widow, Falcon in the Winter Soldier, and stuff like that. It seems like they're trying to like gain something else. With this, I'm super excited because it's literally a movie, and then with Marvel's movies, there's usually like trilogies and different things like that. So very excited about that.
Definitely.
I feel like there's enough action in the trailer to get us to be that excited about what is to come. Also, as far as like my rating, I mean, it's Marvel's and I don't want to be biased about anything, but I'm gonna give this 5 stars.
5 stars.
I'm definitely gonna give this 5 stars. I got, like I was saying earlier, I got some Mortal Kombat vibes off of it. I got some Ninja Gaiden vibes off of it. When I say Ninja Gaiden, I don't know if everybody's familiar with Ninja Gaiden, but Ninja Gaiden is basically a character that comes from the video fighting game Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive all the way up to number 6 right now. And I think they're coming out with a number 7 at some point in time. But if you guys ever check that game out, then you'll see exactly who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. And then the way that they move. If you played the game before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But with that being said, very excited and looking forward to it. And you guys got my rating, which is 5 stars.
Okay, that's fair. I am equally as excited. I think 5 stars is definitely the rating here. And the reason is because it is an action movie, yes. And we know that there's gonna be fighting and there's gonna be a lot of action because the whole trailer was action-packed, which means that the storyline may be even more crazy because they didn't really go into anything. They didn't really say anything. Honestly, they didn't really have any lines, to be honest. It was just a lot of fighting. And they have comedic relief with Awkwafina as like the bus driver there and the passenger or whatever. And, you know, I think for the character, which I'm assuming is Shang-Chi, he's went through a lot as a kid. And that's what I'm taking from it. He got abused and now he's coming back. The guy with the mask, again, they had a fighting scene and obviously, well, maybe that's the same guy, I don't know, or that's his dad, or we don't know who's under that mask. So it could be a lot of different theories with the movie trailer. What I think is, he probably went into this monastery or this school or temple or dojo, got trained, they picked him as the best student, because you know, somebody's gonna stand out.
Well, you need a prodigy.
Right, exactly. So they took him and they literally whipped him, they had him in the cold, had him everywhere, and then made him into a warrior. And then maybe he just grew up and he was like, no, I don't want to do this because I'm just fighting everybody and not really living a life. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting from it. And that's why I think it's gonna be really good, and it could be more movies to come. The only part I'm confused about is the Legend of the 10 Rings. I'm trying to figure out where that name and the movie connection, I don't know where that comes from.
Not really sure.
But I guess that's why you gotta watch the movie.
Right, because I mean, I feel like it's new beginnings. So it's gonna be things that we are not familiar with. Especially with the character, like we don't know him.
Nope.
It's gonna be new things being introduced and then new other entities that we have to now just kind of become acquainted with, and then now it's a normal thing or whatever. So anytime you see anything of the past with different characters that we are already familiar with, we already know kind of sort of their story, what stems from what or whatever. So I feel like this is like a new trilogy beginning. With this movie is gonna just, I guess, set the path of like other things that's gonna come of this or whatever, because everything has like its own realms. And I'm really excited to see this. I really hope, because I didn't see a whole lot of it, but I'm really hoping and praying and crossing my fingers and hands to basically, I want to see a lot of powers. I want to see new powers. I want to see like something that I haven't seen before.
That's hard to do, but yeah, it is. They can do it.
But I'm saying, like, I mean, not only just a different person, but kind of like up it a little bit. As far as like, you know, when the way that powers are being used and just different things.
I'm excited too. We're gonna watch this movie. Hopefully it lives up to the 5 stars, because you know, a lot of action does not necessarily mean that it's a good or great movie. And Marvel, you know, they've been on the ball right now. They're killing the game. New characters, new movies. They're doing a lot. So shout out to Marvel. Let's see if it lets us down.
Hoping it doesn't, but you know, there's always that 1% chance that things are not going to go as anticipated.
Right.
So,
and if you guys know about Shang-Chi, maybe we never heard of him, maybe he's somewhere else that we never, maybe a video game we never played or something, I don't know.
Comics.
Let us know.
Don't forget about the comics.
Let us know down below where he's from, and if you know him and what are his powers, if he has any other powers besides fighting, let us know, because it's very interesting to meet new people and actually see their story.
Right, and if you know him personally, just tell him to come through and leave a comment, you know, so, you know, we can have that.
He can show us some of these Kung Fu movies.
Right, you know, because we you know, don't know if we're going to be using any of that, you know, because Ray, he's just on something else right now.
You gotta use it, you know? You never know.
But,
come in handy. You see somebody going like this, you don't want to fight them.
Raven wanted to get in the fight all week, so it's like...
you know if somebody starts doing Kung Fu, you ain't going to want to fight them. Let's just, you're going to think twice.
There is that.
With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching with us. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you once again.